Morning everybody, and well, it's good afternoon when you're watching this. We have this conversation every week, but it's still early morning. You can see out there. Welcome to the Friday Assembly, and we had technical issues last week, didn't we? Because we recorded the assembly on my iPad, but there was a problem with the iPad and it wouldn't save, so we didn't have our Friday Assembly. So we're on Mrs. Lucas's iPad today, and all should be fine. And we're ready to go. So what are we doing this week? We've got all the usual things. We've got gold medals. We've got loads of shout outs. Thank you for the amount of work that came in last week and this week. It's going to take me ages to show, but that's all right. That's what we want to see. We've got books to give out. We've got the lot. But first of all, we're going on a bit of a tour because this is the penultimate. Can you remember that word, penultimate? I told you about penultimate before. It means second to last. So if Everton scored the winning goal in the penultimate minute of the match, it would be the 89th minute, wouldn't it? This is the penultimate assembly of the spring term. And we've got one more week in school, we've got 2 weeks off for Easter, and then we're back for the summer term. And the summer term is really important because it's the last term in your class. You're already thinking about your new classroom, who's your teacher going to be? And this week's been an exciting week in school, excuse me, because we have had special meetings with the teachers where we've been looking at all the work that you've been doing, the progress that you've been making, and planning for next term, for the summer term, your very last term in your current class. So what I think we should do is go for a little bit of a wander and have a look at what's going on in the classrooms, right the way from reception to year 6. It's very quiet, there'll be nobody there. But it will be nice if you're in year 3 to see what year 4 looks like. And reception are thinking, well, you can have a look in year 1, but because we're putting it on the internet, all those children who haven't even started coming to our school, who are wondering what it's going to be like in reception, they can have a look too in reception. Should we go and have a look? Let's go. Okay, let's start in reception. Let's start outside. All these lovely wall displays. Let's turn the light on. There it is. So here's our reception. Told you it's very quiet. They're all set up. See, looks like we're making some 3D artwork. Some lamps. Got the role play corners. There's our wow words. Grow, spring. We've even got the sign language as well. Look at the lovely writing that they've been doing. There's their numbers. Go down to the other class. We've got Bella and Bertie over there. Our phonics wall in Mr. Mason's classroom. Can't forget about maths. And we've got the tray here ready to go. And not forgetting with reception, we've got outdoors as well, haven't we, out there? About year 1. Got our LIPA learning over here. What's going on here? Well, this is Miss Beechey, Miss Sutton and Miss Atherton's new project. About all the work that they've been doing. We've got the maths on the wall there. We've got the phonics. Be proud. We'll certainly try. We've got our science. There's something Eastery going on in the middle here as well. Let's have a little wander up the corridor. New display going up there. Maybe it's something to do with the next project. I do not know. Learning journey project here. Let's go a bit further up. This is me. Let's turn the lights on in Miss Oak's classroom. Phonics, got our maths on the wall there, got our project-based learning up there, and our seasonal change tree. Let's do some shout-outs in here. Okay, shout-outs, we've got Mr. Merivale, so this is from last week. He said, Lucas and Evie in year 4 for their great ideas and teamwork when completing the crate stacking exercise in Colomendy. So our year 4s went to Colomendy last week. We've got a lot of shout outs on that. Miss Atherton says, can we do a shout out for all of year 4 for their positive attitude and amazing teamwork at the residential trip last week? All of the teachers were so impressed and proud. Miss Gall said, "Can I do a shout out for Year 4 for their excellent behaviour whilst away at Colomendy? All of this positive feedback is great. They really did our school proud," says Miss Gall, and many of the instructors there mentioned just how polite all the children were. Let's go and have a look at more classrooms. If you're in Year 1, you might want to see what's happening in Year 2. So we've got their Wow World. Look at that shadow up there, that's fantastic. In My Liverpool Home. Year 2 are off to the Cavern next week to do one of their performances. We've even got QR codes there. Which captain are you today? I don't know, I'll have a think about that. Got a busy day today, maybe all of them. Maths, there's some graph work going on there. These displays are going to help everybody with their learning. Our class charter, that's all about rules. And we've got music and science, what's going on outside. These lovely displays they've set in My Liverpool Home. I know Miss McGee wanted me to show you this one. Listen. There's the children practicing. There we go. How good is that? And then inside Year 2. So Year 1 children, this is where you will be in September, from September the 1st. Let's have a look at Year 3. Looks like they're being busy in here. Wow, it does look like they're being busy in here. Again, it looks like project work. We've got music on the walls. Been busy. Leaving Miss Berry's class, so you could be in Miss Berry's class next year. Good morning. We've got Extreme Earth. Look at that writing there on the wall. Facts and figures. Heading into Mr. Flanagan's. We've got the cleaner on, that's early. Don't worry, we'll not show Jackie. She desperately wants to be on it. Again, it looks like they've been busy with their project work. So if you're in Year 2, this is what you're coming to in Year 3. Year 3, you'll be heading up the stairs. There's the Spanish. The maths are in Miss Atherton's room. Maybe you'll be in Miss Atherton's measurement. Oh yeah, millimetres, centimetres, metres and kilometres. We've got a Dear Diary entry there. And our English working wall. Let's head next door to Miss Farahe's. Sorry, this is Miss Farahe's. We're going to Miss Atherton's. So you could be, if you're in Year 3, in this classroom. In this classroom, we are safe, loved, kind, brave family. Work together. So we've got our Spanish. Got LIPA learning over there, and our Going for Gold. And then our working walls again. Why is it the same? Because it's 2 Year 4 classrooms, of course, doing the similar maths work. Let's do some shout outs. Okay, shout out from Miss Wright, Miss McGee, and they say, please can Miss McGee and I give a huge shout out to Harry in Stanley Park. Harry has had a great week and has shown great attitude towards his learning. He's been trying especially hard to follow instructions and a great friend to others. Mr. Mason says, can he have a shout out to Thomas in Bertie class? He's really impressed me with all of his hard work in school and at home. A true captain, persistent and very confident with his phonics. Miss McGlynn says, please could Valentine, Douglas, Jasper, Gracie, Nishan and Noah from McCartney class have a shout out this week? Yes, they can. They were all wonderful examples of Captain Collaborative recently and worked so hard making flags and notebooks, which they sold to raise money for our Choose Love Day. Did you know we raised over £650? Every time we do something like this at LIPA for other people, we do that, which is fantastic. And Miss Sutton says, please can Ayanna in reception have a shout out, because Ayanna is a little actress. She's been doing lots of acting work for the television. So if you watch an advertisement about Alton Towers, you may see Ayanna. And very confident, hard-working, it takes a long time to do it, and deserves a shout-out from Miss Sutton. More shout-outs to come, but let's go and have a look at Year 5. If you're in year 4, you'll be heading up the corridor. Maybe you'll be in Miss Murphy's class. Let's have a little look. Okay, year 5, Miss Murphy's. We've got English. You can get a real idea of what they've been doing in their maths work as well. Converting a mixed number to an improper fraction. Reception, don't worry about it. It'll all become clear in a few years, all of this hard maths work. PBL. You get a real idea of what the children have been doing. What was leisure and entertainment like in the 2000s? Gosh. Let's go and have a look next door. Miss Noldy's class. Up the corridor. Dancing through the decades. The big question. Let us entertain you. How has leisure and entertainment changed over the past 100 years? What was swinging about the 60s? I don't know. I wasn't there. We can ask Mr. Merivale. He might know. Okay. Let's have a little look in Miss Noldy. So we've got the PBL on the wall here. Some beautiful writing there. I didn't say who it belongs to, but it is really good. And we've got QR codes for literacy games and maths games. We've been busy working on computing and science and maths. Okay, let's head to year 6. Look at that for a view on a Friday morning. Year 6, what have they been... Oh, they're doing all about Second World War. We had Chris Bent come in yesterday and do our first project lesson, didn't we? History is one of my favourite subjects. Maths is here. Busy over there with their SPAG. What have we done? Third person non-chronological key dates. In spite of everything, I still believe people are good at heart. I don't think all of them misery, but all of them. Some good sentences there. Let's have a wander next door. And then we've been all through the school, except year 7, of course. We've got more maths work on the walls. Huge classrooms. And they are in English. Absolutely. Oh yeah, Anne Frank. More work on the Second World War. Let's do a few more shout-outs. Okay, more shout-outs. Miss Wood says Max has been truly amazing in phonics. Great attitude to learning. He's proud of his work and well done, Max. And Miss Graham says, can I give a shout-out to Cormac in the Philharmonic class because he blew me away with his story writing. He read with such enthusiasm and confidence, and he's got to be a real Captain Persistent. Mr. Flanagan, can I give a shout out to all of Lambananas this week, he says. They've been so mature and responsible, and if you came in, you would think it was year 6. That's pretty good. Miss Coyle, please can I give a shout out to Mohammed, Jasmine and Adam in the Playhouse. They've been blown away by their lovely learning. The year 1 children provided for reception. They taught us all about the beginning of Ramadan. Well done, Mohammed, Jasmine and Adam. You are brilliant LIPA role models. Happy birthday if you've had a birthday. Stand up, please. Before we do the birthdays, though, let's have a look at what's come in this week. So all this has been done at home. You may see yours here. There's Tasia, thank you, and Annabelle. We've got some maths. We've got some artwork. We've also got me. What a likeness that is. We've got maths. Donna, thank you for your... I always get something from Donna. We've got lists here of things. We've got poems. Let's turn this the right way. I'll turn it the right way. There it is. Okay, but I've chosen 3 out of all these to come and get a book prize, and they're up here. The first one is Maya. We did this at home, and it's her school poem. Somebody once told me Penny Lane were quite lonely, so I went to give them a hug and they sat on a rug. Everyone was smiling except Miley because she had a stomach bug, so I went to give her another hug. Miss Atherton walks in with a cheeky grin. What has she got planned for today? What has she got us to play? Lunch is so loud so you can't see a cloud, but the food is very delish. Sometimes it's pasta and fish. How good is that? Isabella, thank you. The LIPA Eye. Love that piece of artwork. That's going up in my room. And Esme, I love the creative stuff. Real creative stuff. Esme, thank you for this. Can you see what it says? LIPA, Esme, made out of lolly sticks. So Esme, Maya, Isabella, well done. Come and get a book. But thank you to everybody. Please do keep them coming. Okay, we're back. So, birthdays, stand up, let's get my hat. If you've had a birthday, how old are you? You could be 8, you could be 6, you could be 5. I know we've had a few 5-year-olds this week. Happy birthday. Can you shout out and tell us what you got for your birthday? What did you do? Jasper, year 6, I know where you went last night. I hope you had a good time with your friends. And you are now 11. Jasper, it seems 5 minutes since we were celebrating your 5th birthday. Are we ready? Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday if you've had a birthday in the last week. Happy birthday to you. Teachers, get ready to press pause. Teachers, reception to year 6. It's you. Head Teachers Award. Who is it? Press pause now. Well done, everybody. Well done. I want to see the winners. Okay, maths questions. Right. Get your boards out. I've been thinking about this. So last week there was, or I think you know, that probably my second favourite sport is rugby league. And later on, before the summer, we're going to have some rugby league players coming into school to do some coaching with our children, which is very exciting. But last week was a bit sad because, you know, the FA Cup for football, the rugby version is called the Challenge Cup. And my team, Warrington Wolves, were beaten by Wakefield Trinity. But what Warrington tried to do is reduce the price of the tickets. So my questions are all about the price of the tickets. Are you ready? Whiteboards, have a go. All right. So last week, here was the ticket prices. If you wanted to sit down, it was £25. But if you had a season ticket, it was only 15. You need to remember the difference. 25 if just normal, 15 with a season ticket. If you wanted to stand up, 15 normal, £10 season ticket. Children, just £5. All right. Question 1. How much would it cost for 10 children, remember £5 each, to go and watch the match? 2. Now, season ticket holders, remember you get the reductions. 2 adults and 3 children standing. Remember, 2 adults would be £15, 3 children would be £5. How much? Now, tricky one. Question 3. What is the saving if you have 2 adults and 2 children seating? So, if you're a season ticket, how much less do you pay? So the seat prices are £25. Now remember, if you're a season ticket holder. So 2 adults, 2 children seating would normally cost £25 and £5, but it's only £15 for an adult. So what is the saving? Here's your answers. How much would it cost for 10 children? £50, 10 times 5. All season ticket holders, 2 adults and 3 children standing up, that would be 2 times 15, 3 times 5, £45. And the last one, a saving, 2 adults and 2 children who wanted to sit down would cost £60 normally, but if you got season tickets, it would only cost £40. So the saving is £20. Question 3 is a tricky one, but it's one that we've got to do. We've got to work it out. Everyday maths. There it is. More awards time. Reading and maths. Press pause now. Thank you, Logan. Thank you, Leo. What do you call a line of rabbits? I like these jokes this week. We researched them. We took some time on these. What do you call a line of rabbits jumping backwards? A receding hairline. Have to think about that one. Why does it take pirates a long time to learn the alphabet? Because pirates spend a long time at sea. Think about it. Why did the triangle feel sorry for the circle? Because it was pointless. It was pointless. Golden tickets. So reception to year 4. Your teachers will have had an email from me saying who's won the books. Come and get them. They're over there. Good stock's in at the moment. Year 5 and 6, congratulations. I know you're, again, it's a bit like we talked about before, transition, new things. You've got your slightly different approach to awards. Let me know who's won and come and get your books as well. Okay. So the book look this week is year 4. Let's see what's what. 4. Let's get that into focus a little bit. There we are. So Carolina, we've been in comparisons of history. Look at that handwriting. Okay, we've got diary entries. So this is from Sophia. Let's have a little look. So Today I was participating, good word, in an archaeological dig. It was very fun. Thankfully, I found gold coins. Look at that! Look at that! Yasmin, dear diary, recently I've been digging and digging until I found something. Slowly I took the ground from the ground. Sutton who? Pascal, dear diary. Sophia as well. What have we got up here? We've got some Anglo-Saxon work. All sorts of things. So children have been looking at the Anglo-Saxons in the English and PBL. This is Maya's work. Look at the outrageously, cheerfully. We are who we are, chanted Boudica. Fantastic. I think this is one of my favourite bits of the assembly now, where we get to see the standard of work from year groups. Year 5, you're on next week. So Year 5, I'd like a really broad and balanced selection of work that I can share, that I can make a fuss of, and again, it gives children in different year groups an idea of expectations and quality, because at LIPA Primary School, we have big expectations of each other. End of story. Golden medals, here they are. All right. It's Miss Sutton. So what happens on a Thursday, I send out to the teachers and remind them whose turn it is. Miss Sutton said, can I have 2? Miss Sutton, do you know how much these are? They're real gold and everything. But I said, yes, it's fine. And she said, can I have 2 gold medals, please, to brother and sister Emily and Oaken? They both have such a lovely, positive attitude to school and kind to each other as brother and sister, and also their friends. For you, well done. Miss Logan has gone for Gracie for hard work, consistency, commitment, focus. She's talked about all of those words which tie in with our captains. The last 2 choosers are Mrs. Heaney and Mrs. Farahy. They are yours. Can you tell the children now who has got these? That's it for this week, everybody. Happy Friday. Have a lovely weekend. Let's hope the weather warms up a little bit because it's cold out there. And remember, it's our penultimate assembly. Next week will be our last assembly of the spring term. You've seen what it's like in the other classes. You know the expectations. You've had a glimpse. Year 3s, you're going to be Year 4s. Let's keep on with the hard work.